news. And polls have opened in South Africa's general election, which could be the most consequential since the end of apartheid 30 years ago. Growing discontent could see Nelson Mandela's African National Congress lose its majority for the first time since 1994. Well, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa cast his vote a little earlier. The leader of the ANC has promised to do better.
Come and vote in the township where I grew up with the permission of the IEC. So it's wonderful to arrive here and to meet so many people who are coming to vote. They're voting for the stabilization and the extension of our democracy. And that is a great day for the people of South Africa. This is the day when South Africa decides.
Well, our Africa correspondent Yusra Elbegir is in Johannesburg. Yusra, a very good morning to you. How significant a day is this in South Africa's recent history?
Good morning. It is a bright sunny day. People are voting across the country, and we are in Alexandra in Johannesburg, one of the oldest black townships in the country. Traditionally an ANC stronghold. Nelson Mandela actually lived around the corner from here when he first moved to Johannesburg in 1941 as a young man. I'm here with Thabiso, 37-year-old graphic designer who grew up along the same street as Nelson Mandela and is voting today.
Yeah.
You've heard the ANC may lose its majority for the first time since 1994. How do you feel about that? And what are you hearing here in Alexandria, where people traditionally voted for the ANC?
I think it brings a lot of interest in this election because we don't know how things are going to turn out. We are hoping that they will not have like a majority like before, but share power with another party, so there can be a lot of accountability, because the biggest issue we've always had with the ANC is around corruption, and they have a way of just pushing their own agenda. So we're hoping that this will bring a more balanced share of power, meaning that there'll be more things done on the ground. So that's what we're hoping for. Growing
up here, what have you seen from ANC governance? How has that influenced your life here in Alexandra?
Well, at first, when we start back in '94, there was a lot of excitement and hope for a better nation. It hasn't been that bad, to be honest. There's a lot of schools that have been built, a lot of people that have received housing. We have water, like here in Alex, for instance, a lot of people don't have to worry about paying for water and electricity, which is because of the ANC. So there's things that we can be grateful for, but we're not saying that we are happy with everything. We're still hopeful for them to be more intentional about giving us a better life. A lot of the kids here are hanging around. There's not enough programs that are keeping them out of the streets, and therefore they get into things like drugs and stuff because of they're just idle after school. Mm-hmm. And the education quality as well could improve. So yeah.
Thabiso, what are you hoping that your vote will bring today?
Change when it comes to job opportunities. We have a very low percentage of employment. So if my vote could bring that will be great. And also entrepreneurship, because I'm a business person as well. So there's a lot of opportunities that don't come directly to the townships because maybe we are not being equipped enough to handle big business. So we tend to trade amongst ourselves, and we don't get opportunities to trade outside. And I think with the intentional government that will focus on entrepreneurship and employment, it will be it will be worth my vote.
Thank you, Thabiso. Cool. We will be watching throughout the day as South Africa votes for their next governing party.